In the next several videos, we'll be going over the statistics behind whether to be surprised by 150 clicks. If you're already familiar with the binomial distribution, confidence intervals, and hypothesis testing, then you can follow the link in the instructor's notes to skip past this section. So, Carrie, how do you know whether to be surprised by 150 clicks? In other words, how do you know how variable your estimate is likely to be?
Well, there's certain distributions that commonly arise in statistics that can help give you some good guidelines for how variable your data is likely to be. If you haven't worked with this before, something like the bell curve that comes up in grades is a good example of the normal distribution, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But for our data here, we're going to be using a slightly different distribution, the binomial, because instead of having continuous data, we have successes and failures. Now, for the binomial, we're in good shape for this example because we can call a click a success and a no-click visit to the page a failure. It doesn't really matter though. You could also use this distribution if your data were red and blue or any two exclusive outcomes. What matters is we have exactly two possible outcomes, click and no click, and that our metric we're going to compute with this is the probability.